You're watching Titans Today by Chat Sports. I am Chase Sr. Thanks to all of you for watching us here on Newsbreak. And if you're a big Tennessee Titans fan, we're hitting you with the latest news and rumors, so be sure to hit that follow button here on the app. So the Titans made a monster splash over the weekend, maybe the biggest move of the entire NFL offseason by trading for Julio Jones. And my goodness, now they have arguably the best wide receiver duo across the NFL. Maybe not for the next 5 years, but maybe for at least the next year or two with A.J. Brown and Julio Jones teaming up on the outside for Ryan Tannehill. Now, Arthur Smith, the former offensive coordinator for the Titans, is now the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons. So without him, what is this offense going to look like? That's a question we're going to continue to try and tackle throughout this offseason, leading into training camp as well as the season. But also, Titans needed to make some salary cap moves in order to make room for Julio Jones, who has a base salary this upcoming season of north of $15 million. And according to Ian Rappaport of NFL Network, the Titans were able to take care of that. They have a very smart front office. You knew that they were going to make this move, knowing that they were going to try to manipulate the cap and make room for one of the best wide receivers across the entire NFL. Here's what Rob Sheed had to say. To facilitate the completion of the trade of former Falcons wide receiver Julio Jones, the Titans are doing a simple restructure of quarterback Ryan Tannehill's contract for 2021 to create more than $15 million in cap space, sources said. Jones will make $15.3 million guaranteed this season. Julio Jones is certainly going to help out Ryan Tannehill, who, with Arthur Smith as his OC the last 2 years, really became a borderline top 10 quarterback after that disastrous experiment with Adam Gase, who was an absolute stiff. Ryan Tannehill in 2020, really good, really impressive. The yards per game, not going to pop off the screen at you at all, but 65.5 completion percentage is no doubt really good. He threw for almost 4,000 yards. I think he could eclipse that mark this year with Julio Jones, 33 touchdowns to 7 interceptions. And now, folks, you are looking at a Tennessee Titans offense that has some serious star power for a team that last year went 11-5 and was really good if it wasn't for a porous defense that couldn't generate any pressure at all on the quarterback, especially with that front four. That Clowney signing was a disaster, but this offense not going to be a disaster this upcoming year. Ryan Tannehill, as we talk about, 33 touchdowns to 7 picks a year ago. Derrick Henry, how much does he have left in the tank? I think a few really good years left, but last year he was awesome, compiled more than 2,000 yards on the ground. A.J. Brown reeled in 11 receiving touchdowns and still was battling injuries during that span. And the Titans basically replaced Corey Davis, who went to the New York Jets, with Julio Jones, a 7-time Pro Bowler who was no doubt going to be on his way to Canton when it's all said and done. He only played 9 games last year, but his yards per reception, north of 15. I can't wait to see what this Tennessee Titans offense looks like. Could be fireworks in Nashville. And hey, if that means more partying on Broadway, I'm all in, because every time I go to Broadway, we get lit. Will the Titans win the AFC South? It's going to be a really competitive division. Type Y for yes, type N for no. Get your votes in the comment section down below. Going to go ahead and say Y for yes right now, but it's going to be a great battle between the Titans and the Colts.